Hey y'all, welcome back to another video and happy new year. This is the first video that I'm doing in 2025, so I just wanted to say happy new year to y'all. In this video, you're going to see two things. You're going to see me accessorize my new iPad. If you saw my vlog for Christmas, you'll know that I got this for Christmas, and so I got some accessories to help it look a little bit more personalized and comfy, if you will. And then the second thing you'll see is a plan with me toward the end, or toward the middle and end. So here I got a Apple Pencil for Christmas, and I bought this, I guess it's called a sleeve. I have since taken it off because for some reason my youngest, Jeremiah, he loves pencils, and so when he sees it, he is a magnet towards it, and it's a hassle to keep it from him. Okay, and so this is a case which with the pencil like sleeve I cannot use it, so it doesn't fit at all. So now that I've taken it off, I can use it to carry around my Apple Pencil. And then I got a case as well. That's kind of like essential to have. So I'm just putting that on, and then jumping ahead a little bit, you'll also see me put on my paper-like screen protector. So I just wanted to go ahead and put that out there because I want to move on. So I just wanted to show you guys how I did it, but I want to talk about some other things. First and foremost, I wanted a new iPad, because I had one and I still have the old one, but I wanted this new one because there were features on the newer iPad that I didn't have on my old one. So I wanted a new one for the newer features, like to be able to use the new Apple Pencil. I think GoodNotes do a little bit more with it as well. So that's why I wanted a new iPad, and my goal was to utilize it more, one, and then two, be more consistent with my digital planner, because for some reason last semester I kind of fell off with digital planning, and I kind of feel like everything was kind of chaotic. So I wanted to feel more organized and have a plan as far as, like, you know, my schoolwork and what I got to do, and you know, everything that's in my head I wanted to get out onto paper, or digital, like digital planners. So and for me it feels a little less chaotic when I have things written down, because I'm not like storing it in my brain and taking up space, and then I feel like my brain can't handle any more data information coming at me. So this is why I decided to get a new iPad. Well, welcome to the Plan With Me part of the video. So this is my home screen, which I really like. It's really comfy. That's why I said comfy in the beginning of the video. But I'm getting ready to set it up for school. So if you watch some of my previous digital planning videos, you'll see that I kind of do the same type of setup because it helps. It keeps me more organized with what I have to do. Even though this semester is a light semester, but it's still a lot of work to do. And I'm working full time now, in addition to, you know, the kids being in different schools and having their own like homeworks and tests and early dismissals and extracurricular activities. It's a busy time. So I kind of set it up the same way I did before, and it helps. Like, it helps me stay organized. And I mostly use this planner for planning out my assignments, or what I have to do for the week for school. And I do add like family stuff or my appointments in there, but mostly I use my planner for school to keep me organized. So one thing that keeps me from doing my planner is that it takes time to set it up, which is why I try to go for like a very minimal decor type setup, and try to be more like minimalist as far as like put some things in there that makes me want to come back to it, but then not go overboard with like different stickers. And I tried to in this setup, but it's just, I think I have to like set it out before and maybe like drag it and drop it on the page and then later, put it where I want it to be. But I try to do what as far as decoration, like I try to like, make it make sense, if that sounds right, and then like not go overboard with it. So some of my challenges this semester, you'll see as I'm planning out everything, would be my focus and my procrastination skills, which have become very top tier lately. So like I said before, like this is a light semester. I only have one class, but it's a class that has a lot of like, I don't want to call it busy work, but busy work, because like there's 2 discussion boards. Of course, you have to respond to 2 different people for each board. And then you have, your papers or presentations or voiceovers, what have you. And it's just for this one class. And the topic, I understand its importance, but I don't know. It kind of like, it's not as interesting as it should be to me, I guess. So it makes it kind of hard to stay, motivated to work early on my things that are due. Okay, so just want to talk about these numbers real quick. So these are pretty cool. I like these color changing number circles. I don't know what to call them, dates or whatever. So they're pretty cool because you can change it up to match whatever your color scheme is for the week, and resize them and all that good stuff. And I got them from DGP Designs Company, or CO, on Etsy. So which leads me into really quickly that I will have some like affiliate links in the description box on some of my videos going forward. So I would really appreciate it if you guys supported the channel, supported me, when you guys go to like Etsy or any other ones. Like one that I recently have done is QVC. So which brings me back to my challenges this semester. So I do most of my schoolwork. I try to do most of my schoolwork in my office. However, especially during the wintertime, it's cooler in my office. I don't know why, but it is. And so typically I have like a little small space heater that I'll turn on and I'll put under my desk, because out of like everywhere on my body, I rather have heat on my feet for some reason, if that makes sense. So like, so I'll have the heater pointing towards my feet, which, I guess it could get kind of dangerous. You really shouldn't do that. But I found this foot warmer, little thing that you slip your feet in, and it plugs into an outlet, and you turn it on and it warms your feet up. And it's really like nice, because especially when you have socks on, like it feels cozy. So, instead of having the heater on, I can just slide my feet in there and keep them warm. And then I'm more likely to stay in my office. Like yesterday, maybe not yesterday, because I was gone most of the day, but like the day before, which by the time you guys see this, it'll probably be like a week or so. But I was doing my schoolwork. I was cold. The room was cold. So I turned that on, and I was able to stay in there and stay focused for the most part. I didn't get up because it was cold. So, and I didn't have to turn on my space heater. So that was great. So anyway, I'll insert like a little picture of it, and then I will put like some affiliate links in the description box. So back to this whole thing. So I told you guys like some of my challenges. And then staying motivated. I didn't tell you guys the class that I'm taking, which is called Health Policy and Management. Yeah, it's not the most fun topics to talk about. And then, so that's why it's hard to stay motivated. And then, I think I mentioned juggling the kids and I schedule, and then I'm working. So I often get asked, like, how do you do it all? And I don't really know. I just know that I try my hardest to do what I can when the kids are at school and daycare. And then, everything else I do as I can. So most of my deadlines for like assignments are on Sunday at 11:59. And so I only work, of the weekend, I only work Friday, Saturday. Well, I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but Sunday I'm off. So typically I will sleep like till noon, maybe 1 o'clock, depending on how much I have to do. And then I'll knock out that assignment, which I don't recommend. So what I do in advance is I'll find my sources. So when I'm taking my break at work or, like during the week, I will, make a Word doc and I'll title it, with whatever, like my sources for week 5 or something like that. And then I'll add the links to my, my sources. And sometimes I get a little crazy with it, but I'll put like a good, maybe 3 to 5, maybe more, so I can weed through them later. And then I will, if it's a paper that I have to do, I will set it up. So I will make a Word doc and then I will put the title of the paper, everything, set it up APA format, how they want us to do. And then, on the actual paper, I'll put my headings in there and then I will put, the references. I would do that if I know exactly what I'm going to use. But if I don't, then I just leave it. At least it's set up, right? And then let's see. So that's for papers. For PowerPoint presentations, I do the same thing. I set it up. I know how many PowerPoint slides they want. So I'll go ahead and, auto-populate those, or not auto, but, put as many slides as I need, and I'll save it under the assignment name. And then I'll go ahead and label the slides. And then I'll do the same thing with my sources. So that way, when I actually do sit down to do it, I pretty much have everything I need. All I have to do is put it together and make it make sense. So that's one strategy that I do that could be helpful for anybody that's either doing your undergrad, your graduate degree. I don't know about doctor because I'm not there and I don't plan on being there. But as far as this setup, it works well for me when I do it. And then as far as focus, so yeah, I don't know. I will have to talk to you guys about that a little later, but I'm trying to, when I go into my office, I try to stay focused on one task. Like this particular video editing, like I did this at the same time as I had my discussion post pulled up. At the same time, I was looking up resources for my discussion post. And I was trying to do all these things. I had the TV on, I had my phone in my hand, like it was crazy. And I didn't realize that, like, in the moment when you're doing it, you're like, you don't think about it. But then when I have to like switch gears, it's like, what the heck? How am I doing all of this? And I still haven't even finished my discussion post, which was easy. So nevertheless, so that's one of the things that I have to work on this semester, like, or going forward, not just this semester. I do have another class after these first 8 weeks that I'll be taking separately by itself as well. So that one I'm actually looking forward to because it's about the role of the nurse practitioner. I forget what they call it. They changed the name at the school I go to. So, but it's about the roles. And I think it's about our practice in what state you live in versus like what you can do and can't do and all this stuff. So I think that's what it's about. But that's what I heard. Like it's more about like your practice act, nurse practice act. So anyhow, so yeah, and then working has been going pretty decently. It's not bad. I actually like working full time because not only do I feel good about, bringing home a nice paycheck and being able to take care of my bills and, buy the things that, we need, and not really feel the paycheck to paycheck type of, feeling is nice. And I'm not saying that I'm like making like a whole bunch of money. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's just nice to be able to have what you need, to get what you need, pay the bills that you need to pay, and then still have some enough to where you don't really feel that, feel the gap between paychecks. And then, so it's a nice little freedom for me. And I like it. And I like what I do now too. So it kind of works all the way around. So, but it's just, I think the hardest part is the 12-hour shifts, and it's nights. And I always work nights, and I love nights, but, it can be draining too. There's a good sides to working night shift, and there's also, cons or bad sides to working it as well. So anyway, to go back to this planner and this plan with me, I started to write in my own handwriting on my weekly layouts, because I like the way it looks and it's more personalized. And then I found something like a pen stabilizer. If you go into like the pen app, like how I have it highlighted here, and then if you look down just a little bit, it has stabilization. And that's how my handwriting looks a little bit better than what it did if I didn't have the stabilizer on. The higher it is, though, the more it tries to like make everything kind of like tie together. I can't really explain it. I can show it probably better than I could explain it, but I will say, just play around with it and find like a level that you like, because it does help. This kind of looks similar to my handwriting when I'm writing like pen to paper. And also I wanted to say, like, there are some areas of my planner that I'm not using as much, such as like the vision board, or the monthly goals, yearly goals, the financial planning side of it. I haven't really used it to its full potential, mostly because I'm really just trying to keep up the streak and using it daily and weekly and setting it up each time. So that's not important to me just yet. Maybe when I graduate, I'll be able to utilize those sections more. But right now, I just want to do what I have to do to stay organized and keeping up with all the things that I have to do. That's my biggest priority. So if you have watched up until this point, thank you so much for watching this video, for supporting this channel. Like I said, my affiliate links will be in the description box. I will make more videos. I know I still promised a video about the 3Ps test for the master's program and how I passed that. So that will be coming. I'll still continue to do these digital plan with me's. And yeah, so I'm putting out content. I'm trying to stay consistent, not only with digital planning, but also with this YouTube channel and keeping up with videos and information that I've promised to give you guys. I also will try to include some more vlogs of my day-to-day, like how do I manage everything. So that's to come. So yeah, so nevertheless, I thank you guys so much for supporting me throughout the years. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. And I hope you guys have a good and prosperous new year.